It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. To witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's to the former Cardinal and Raven. It's Hollywood Brown. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early.
To the goal line and in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. To take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes, but he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself in. They know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Chris Jones, the All-Pro, getting it done.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. 20 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs 38-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
He was brought down by Drew Drysdale. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here for Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That one taken in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for their second possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd down. Now, Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Cousins now. He'll get that to Kadero Hodge. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Cousins to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. That one is caught by Mooney. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. I mean, his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
A first down throw for Cousins. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second down, Cousins. This one caught just past the pylon. Drake, London, touchdown Atlanta.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. First down throw, Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Yeah! They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far, they've come out hot in this one.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
on the handoff, it's Robinson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it here with Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Cousins now on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Cousins going to throw. That's complete to McLeod. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they...
He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Left side. It's caught by Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in,
and he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Cousins. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Throwing now, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. They'll run here. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Now, 2nd and 4. Play action here. Mahomes gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. To the left side in the hands of London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney.
Holding. Offense.
That's on the veteran, Jake Matthews.
Still first down.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Not a man, left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. It is 2nd down and 5. Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. A lot riding on this play. Tie game, final minute, 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run with Robinson. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They'll run with Robinson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Chris Jones on the stop. I'll pick up 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This one he's gotta have. This kick is good! And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.